Hello everyone. Welcome. This is your friend, AlakazamASMR. Today, we get back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. So I hope you enjoy, as recently I attended a small Comic-Con, and there was a stall that I was purchasing some things for some future videos, and one of them will be the topic of this video, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, Gold Sarcophagus, a special looking tin. It's not often I get to tins, but this one is different, and you'll see why when we get into it. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy as we unveil the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, Gold Sarcophagus. So, what's inside this thing, you may ask? Well, let's look at the exterior first. Very basic. It's made to look like the small box that Yugi has in the show for holding the pieces of the Millennium Puzzle, the mystical artifact from Egypt that summons the ancient pharaoh, who is his alter ego, as he duels to save his grandpa from Pegasus, creator of duel monsters. All lore aside, this is just a cool throwback to that small prop used in the show. We have this eye, which is usually associated with the Millennium items. I believe it was the Millennium Puzzle, the Millennium Rod, the Millennium Scales, the Millennium Key, the Millennium Ring. Let's see, it was the Millennium Puzzle, Eye, Ring, Scales, Key, and Rod. I think that's all of them. So, this eye is quite synonymous with the style of Yu-Gi-Oh! And a cool little touch to this tin. But what's inside? Let's take a look here. Excuse me. 2019 Gold Sarcophagus Tin. This Gold Sarcophagus Tin includes 3 Mega Packs plus 5 additional foil cards. Each of the 3 Mega Packs includes 1 Prismatic Secret Rare, 1 Ultra Rare, 1 Super Rare, 1 Rare, and 12 common cards, including cards from the following booster sets: Flames of Destruction, Dark Saviors, Cybernetic Horizon, and Soul Fusion. So, we get 3 Mega Packs and 5 foil cards. But what are the foil cards? This is what will make things so interesting. The 5 additional foil cards include 2 of 6 new monsters with art by Kazuki Takahashi, the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! Either Blue Eye's Alternative Ultimate Dragon, Magician of Black Chaos Max, Exodia, the Legendary Defender, Palladium Oracle Mana, Red Eye's Alternative Black Dragon, or Neo Kaiser Glider. So, these will be cards used with art from the original creator of Yu-Gi-Oh!, Kazuki Takahashi. Let's see. 1 of 3 new cards designed to keep you in the duel and that may easily go in any deck. And 2 of 5 cards from the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series used in Yugi's duels, either Obelisk the Tormentor, Slifer the Sky Dragon, the Winged Dragon of Ra, with art by Kazuki Takahashi, Monster Reborn, or Raigeki. So, in this small tin, you get a nice cosmetic addition to your collection. When you're done opening this, you can put anything inside it. It doesn't have to be just Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, and it looks quite nice on display. Plus, you get 3 Mega Packs, allowing you to get the cards you need. So, let's get into Yu-Gi-Oh! Gold Sarcophagus. Please enjoy. So, let's get it opened up here. I saw many cards at this stall at this Comic-Con I was at, but this was really eye-catching to me. I thought it would make for a really fun little video and something different. So here we are, my friends. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Gold Sarcophagus. Let's just admire how nice the gold shine is on this. This really does look just like the thing that Yugi uses in the show. A nice black finish. A simple design, but really sleek and cool looking. So, and in fact, as well as the fact that it's just basic, it doesn't have any characters on it, it's just the Millennium Eye symbol, and that's it. You want to just open it up and leave your spare cards in there, you can always feel free. So, until then, let's get her opened up. Let's open this little beauty. Okay, let's see. We have our foil cards and our free booster packs. Now, another nice thing about this is that once you bought the tin, it used to be that you'd have to, if you wanted more of the booster packs, you'd have to buy tin after tin after tin. But this stall was pleasant enough to provide selling these in their own. So if you want to get more cards from this pack and not have several of these tins lying around, you can just purchase these booster packs on their own. These mega packs. We'll get to those later. There is nothing left inside, so we'll just put that back for now. Right. Free booster packs. I'll just leave them up here. Must organize my things. OCD strikes. Excuse me. Okay, right off the bat, our first foil card we can see is Palladium Oracle Mana. So let's see in total what foil cards we shall receive. These are all going to be done with artwork by Yu-Gi-Oh's original artist, Kazuki Takahashi. So that really helps to make these cards feel that little bit more special. Okay, let's go. Our first card, as you can see, thanks to the wrap, is Palladium Oracle Mana. You can really see Kazuki's artwork in here. The way he draws the eyes, the way he draws males and females is quite distinctive. It is a light type level 6 monster, an attack of 2000 and a defense of 1700, a spellcaster with an effect. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets one spellcaster monster you control and no other cards while this card is in your hand or graveyard, quick effect, you can special summon this card. You can only use this effect of Palladium Oracle Mana once per turn. Level 7 or higher spellcaster monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one Dark Magician Girl from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Mana was the Pharaoh's ancient companion and was associated with the Dark Magician Girl, whereas his other servant, Mahad, would serve as the spiritual successor to the Dark Magician. Mahad got his own card, so it's nice to see that Mana got one as well. She is very, very pretty, and Kazuki is I really admire the way he draws his characters, just the eyes. They are quite distinctive in his style. You get the ancient Egyptian armor, the same attack and defense as the original Dark Magician Girl, calling back to that, and overall just a really nice foil card. And that is Palladium Oracle Mana. So, the second card is going to be very nice. A Red Eyes Alternative Black Dragon. That's a really cool artwork. The level 7 Dark type monster. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, it's just level 7. A dragon with an effect. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned from your hand by tributing one Red Eyes monster from your hand or field. You can only special summon Red Eye's alternative Black Dragon once per turn this way. If this card is destroyed by battle, or if this card in its owner's possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can target one level 7 or lower Red Eyes monster in your graveyard, except Red Eyes alternative Black Dragon. Special summon it. And if it was a Red Eyes Black Dragon that was special summoned, its original attack becomes doubled. So basically, you tribute a Red Eyes monster from the hand or field, and you get this alternative Red Eyes. And you can target another Red Eyes in your graveyard, special summon it, and if it's a Red Eyes, you can double its attack. A really nice little way to take this 2400 attack, beach stick of a monster, and give it that little bit more power. Let's admire the artwork. You can see Kazuki's signature on the card there. Let's see if we can find it on Mana's card as well. Yeah, there it is. Kazuki. Thank you for giving us such great art over the years, Kazuki. I really appreciate it. Red Eyes Alternative Black Dragon. That was card number 2. So, card number 3 is going to be, we have a Dimension Shifter, a Dark type level 2/4/6 monster. A level 6 spellcaster with an effect. If you have no cards in your graveyard, quick effect, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard until the end of the next turn. Any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. An attack of 1200 and a defense of 2200. You can use this to really cripple someone's deck. If you don't have any cards in the graveyard, you can make everything be banished. You can use that for all kinds of shenanigans. Very nice looking though. Dimension Shifter. Level 6, Dark. Spellcaster, 1200 attack, 2200 defense. And that was card number 3. Card number 4 is going to be the classic. The ever so simple, ever so broken, and ever so satisfying. Monster Reborn. Oh, this is really, really pretty. Monster Reborn spell card. Simply target one monster in either graveyard. Special summon it. That's it. Bring something back to life, whether it's yours or the opponent's. Let's get some detail there. Let's try and get some light. You can see how reflective the surface is. Monster Reborn, a classic card that is used all the time in the anime. Simply being able to bring something back is something so useful. It's a classic card next to Pot of Greed, which we still don't know what that does, and other cards. It's very nice. And so, our final foil card is going to be card number 5. Excellent. We got one of the Egyptian god cards with Kazuki Takahashi's art in its place. We got the blue Egyptian god Obelisk the Tormentor, a divine beast monster. A playable version of Obelisk as well. This isn't just a mere collectible with nice artwork. You're actually allowed to play this in a duel. Obelisk the Tormentor, Divine Beast, an attack and defense of 4000. Monstrous. Divine Beast with an effect. Requires free tributes to normal summon. Cannot be normal sent. This card's normal summon cannot be negated. When normal summoned, cards and effects cannot be activated. Neither player can target this card with card effects. Once per turn during the end phase. If this card was special summoned, send it to the graveyard. You contribute 2 monsters. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. This card cannot declare an attack the turn this effect is activated. I really have a hard time deciding which of my Egyptian gods is my favorite in terms of sheer aesthetics and design, but in terms of playing the game, Obelisk has my favorite effect. It's just a huge behemoth of a monster. 4,000 attack. When you summon it, it can't be negated. Tribute 2 monsters and destroy everything in the opponent's side of the field. It's really satisfying. In the previous video where we did the Legendary Collection Game Board Edition, you saw Obelisk in his usual art form with the blue card background, but that card was unplayable. This Obelisk is completely legal to use in a duel, at least as far as I know recording this right now in 2019. But that is Obelisk the Tormentor. Look how cool this guy is. And Takahashi's signature in blue down there. What a guy. One of the 3 Egyptian gods. And that's the foil cards we get in this gold sarcophagus. Very, very nice. But those are just the bonus cards you get for going along the way. We still have 3 booster packs to open. So, sit back, relax. And as we put away the foil cards, we will begin opening 3 Yu-Gi-Oh! 2019 Gold Sarcophagus Mega Packs for your enjoyment and relaxation. I hope you are having a wonderful time. Stay tuned. And so, we have our 3 Gold Sarcophagus Mega Packs. Let us begin with the first one. A very basic appearance, but it should be fun nonetheless. Very basic, just silver packaging, but there are 16 cards inside, which explains why this is a little bit chunkier than the usual booster pack. 16 cards is a lot. So, pack number 1, please enjoy. Let's hope the heart of the cards is with us. Okay, 16 cards. Let's go. Card number 1 is going to be a level 1 wind type Altergeist Pixiel, a spellcaster with an effect. You contribute this card, excavate the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 excavated Altergeist card to your hand. Also send the rest to the graveyard. You can only use this effect of Altergeist Pixiel once per turn. An attack and defense of 100. So this is support for the Altergeist archetype. Unfortunately, I've not got too much information on what that archetype style is. So we can just admire how pretty the card looks. And go on our merry way. Card number 1, the Altergeist Pixiel. Card number 2 is going to be the Goki Bear Hug, a Goki monster with the name referencing the professional wrestling move, the Bear Hug, a level 6 F-type monster. Warrior with an effect. If this card is special summoned by the effect of a Goki card, or normal summoned, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes half its original attack until the end of this turn. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 Goki card from your deck to your hand, except Goki Bear Hug. You can only use each effect of Goki Bear Hug once per turn. 0 defense and an attack of 2400. So you can target a face-up monster your opponent controls, half its original attack, But if it gets sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add a Goki card from your deck to your hand. So you can use this to wear down the opponent like a bear hug would in a wrestling match. And if it goes down, you can tag in one of your other Goki monsters to finish the job. A hot tag. I like it. Goki Bear Hug. Goki being an archetype of these strange monsters, kind of like ogres, mixed with professional wrestling themes. They're pretty nice. And that was card number 2, Goki Bear Hug. Card number 3 is going to be... Ooh, we got a Link monster. An Insector Picofalena, a Dark type Link 2 monster. Look how pretty she is. I was about to say spellcaster there. Insect Link monster with an effect. Requires 2 insect monsters. If this card is Link summoned, you can discard 1 card, then target 1 other insect monster you control. Equip 1 insect monster from your deck to it as an equip spell that gains this effect. The equipped monster gains 500 attack and defense. You can target 3 insect monsters in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck, and then draw 1 card. You can only use each effect of Insector Picofalena once per turn. So you can shuffle around monsters and equip them. That gives you an extra 500 attack and defense. Or get 3 monsters that are insect from your graveyard back into your deck. Insector Picofalena. I'm not too up to speed on Link monsters yet, but I love the design of the background for them. Attack of 1000, Link 2. That is the Insector Picofalena. The next card, card number 4, is going to be a spell card. World Legacy's Nightmare. Quite a lot going on at the same time in that picture. The World Legacy's Nightmare. Spell card. You take no battle damage from attacks involving your co-linked monsters. Once per turn you can activate one of these effects. Move 1 Nightmare monster you control to another of your main monster zones, or switch the location of 2 Nightmare monsters in your main monster zones. So, it pretty much lets you rearrange the battlefield, which depending on the Link monster can be used to great effect. Lots of Link monsters, such as this, can be used to great effect if you use it in the right position. Sometimes that position can change as the duel goes on, so suddenly you might want to move them over there for whatever reason. It's very codependent on what kind of strategy you have as a duelist. So that is the World Legacy's Nightmare. That was card number 4. Card number 3. Wait a minute, I'm counting in reverse. Card number 5. Card number 5. Card number 5. Okay, I can talk again. Card number 5 is going to be a trap card. Ballista Squad. There's the Goblin Attack Force. A rather popular, I think it's 23 or 2200 attack they have for a level 4 monster. It's a card that's commonly used in these artworks. Ballista Squad. Tribute 1 monster, then target 1 card your opponent controls. Destroy it. Very simple. So the Goblin Attack Squad are pretty much kamikazing themselves to destroy an enemy monster. These goblins are always up to all sorts of shenanigans in these artworks. Very simple for a trap card nowadays. Tribute a monster, target something they destroy, boom, it's gone. Pretty cool. That was card number 5, the Ballista Squad. Card number 6 is going to be another trap card, Mame Maki. Hey, I recognize someone in that artwork. We have the Jerry Beans man down here, with his back turned. And we also have Bean Soldier, who is a classic Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's kind of strange to see such an old card just showing up like that. Bean Soldier. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Discard cards equal to that monster's level, and if you do, draw the same number of cards you discarded. Then return that monster to the hand. So target one of your opponent's monsters. Discard cards equal to that level. If you do, draw the same number and return that monster to the hand. So say for talking's sake, you point this at a level 4 monster. You discard 4 cards from your hand equal to the level 4. Then you draw 4 cards, and then that monster you targeted goes back to the hand. So you can get up to all sorts of discard. You discard cards, but you draw cards, and you send one of those back to the opponent's hand. Quite tricky. And that is the trap card Mamemaki, which was card number 6. So card number 7 is going to be... We got ourselves a rare network trap hole. Ooh, a trap hole card. When your opponent special summons a monster or monsters from the main deck or graveyard, banish it face down. Trap cards are useful, but trap hole cards are notorious for basically being something appears and it gets wiped out immediately. This makes them quite the deadly trap card to have. A rare network trap hole. When they special summon a monster or monsters from the main deck or graveyard, you banish it face down. Losing a monster is bad enough, but banishing it can be even worse, unless you have a deck that prioritizes having cards banished. That is your rare network trap hole with the silver writing. And that was card number 7. Let me move these 2 booster packs to make room for a gallery, if you will. I don't know if this is more aesthetically pleasing, but I like to do it. So that was card number 7, our rare network trap hole. So card number 8 is going to be another Link monster. Oh wow! It's hard to tell in this lighting, but that's a super rare. Let me get some light into the room. Let me get the curtains up. There, that looks a lot better. We got ourselves a super rare Cyberse Witch. That's really good. A dark type Link 2 monster. Oh wow, I really love this artwork. Cyberse Witch, super rare. She looks really cool. Cyberse Witch is a Link 2 monster. Requires 2 Cyberse monsters and has an attack of 800. If a monster is special summoned to a zone this card points to, except during the damage step, you can banish 1 spell from your graveyard and add 1 Cyberse Ritual monster and 1 Cynet Ritual from your deck to your hand. During your main phase, if this effect was activated this turn, you can target 1 level 4 or lower Cyberse monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. You can only use each effect of Cyberse Witch once per turn. So you can use this to gather Cyberse Ritual materials and summon Cyberse monsters, from your graveyard. And if it wasn't good enough, this card is a super rare. Very nice. I couldn't tell because of the lighting conditions at first, but super rares are really cool. That rainbow foil to the card. Alrighty, I like that. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was card number 8, our super rare Cyberse Witch. So card number 9 is going to be... Oh, nice. That is an ultra rare Trap Trick. Ultra rare Trap Trick. Let's see. like that artwork. Trap Tricks monsters they're an archetype focused around those trap hole cards I was talking about earlier. So these monsters are being lured in very clearly to a trap in the background. They were always like cute girls or, kind of anime girls, but then they would be controlling these like demonic, horrible looking monsters. Trap Trick. Trap card. Banish one normal trap from your deck, except Trap Trick, and set one card with the same name directly from your deck. Also, it can be activated this turn. You can only activate one trap card for the rest of this turn after this card resolves. You can only activate one Trap Trick per turn. So you banish a normal trap from your deck, but then you can set one right from your deck. So you get rid of one and put one down in the field right away. Trap Tricks cards are built around the idea of you make a move, you summon a monster, you've immediately made a mistake. And the artwork reflects that. These girls are like, come over here, and these things in the background are going to just totally mess them up. These sinister looking eyes. And it's an ultra rare too. Excellent. Gold writing. Trap Trick. My only issue is with this card in particular, you can't really see the foil that well on the artwork here, but you can see the gold just fine. Still, that was card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was card number 9. Card number 10 is going to be the Crusadia Equimax, a light type. Damn, what is this? Is this a secret rare? Crusadia Equimax, light type, secret rare, link free monster. Oh wow, look at that artwork. Crusadia Equimax, this Pegasus centaur looking monster. Cyber's link with an effect. Requires 2+ effect monsters, including a link monster. Gains attack equal to the combined original attack of all monsters this card points to. Monsters this card points to cannot attack. Once per turn, quick effect. Contribute one Crusadia or World Legacy monster this card points to. Then target one face-up card your opponent controls. Negate its effects till the end of this turn. 2000. So, gains attack equal to the combined original attack of all monsters this card points to. When you have free link arrows, that can lead to a very deadly monster who already has a formidable 2000 attack point advantage. The secret rare Crusadia Equimax. Very, very nice. Quite a good haul so far. That was card number 10. Crusadia Equimax. So, card number 11 is going to be excellent. I've been looking for this card. Diana, the Light Spirit, a level 4 light type monster, and look how beautiful she is. A thunder monster with an effect. Cannot be normal summoned or set, thus must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing one light monster from your graveyard. Once per turn, during your opponent's end phase, gain 1000 life points, an attack of 1700, and a defense of 1000. This is a new addition to an older archetype, Spirit Monsters, where you had the Flame Spirit, Water Spirit, Earth Spirit, I believe, and they all had the same effect. Special summon from your hand by banishing an appropriate elemental. So Flame Spirit, banish a fire monster, Water Spirit, banish a water monster, and so on and so forth. To see them add something else to this, another attribute that wasn't there before, in the form of Diana, is very nice. Also an excuse to just draw art and new monsters with unique appearances. And that's card number 11, Diana the Light Spirit. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, card number 11. Card number 12 is going to be spell card, Vampire's Desire. Damn, that's a really cool looking artwork. That looks like something out of Helsing. Vampire's Desire. Activate one of these effects. Target one face-up monster you control. Send one vampire monster from your deck to the graveyard with a different level from that monster. If you do, the targeted monster becomes the level of that sent monster in the graveyard until the end of this turn. Or, alternatively, target one vampire monster in your graveyard and send one monster you control to the graveyard. If you do, special summon the targeted monster. You can only activate one Vampire's Desire per turn. So you can use this with your vampire cards to either get up to all sorts of shady shenanigans with the level of the monster, or do your best to attempt to special summon something from the graveyard. Level modulation on a vampire card, or bringing it back from death. Seems appropriate for a vampire type. And that was card number 12. So we'll get 4 cards left. Yeah, 12. Yes, this will be card number 13 next. I know, I stumble so much when I'm recording that I sometimes lose track of what I'm counting. That's why every time I'm having to do this, I'm quite dozy like that, so I'm sorry. Vampire's Desire, card number 12. Card number 13 is going to be... Ooh. Another spell card. Sky Striker Mecha, Shark Cannon. Support for the new Sky Striker archetype. Spell card with an effect. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, target one monster in your opponent's graveyard. Banish that monster. Or if you have 3 or more spells in your graveyard, you can special summon that monster to your field instead, but it cannot attack. So basically you get to remove/banish something in your opponent's graveyard, or if you have 3 or more spells, you can special summon that monster to your field, but it can't attack. So you can really just mess around with an opponent's graveyard. Pretty nice. And that is the card number 13, Sky Striker Mecha, Shark Cannon. Card number 14 is going to be further support for the Sky Strikers, Sky Striker Mecha Modules, multi-roll. Very nice. Oh, that's a lot of text coming our way. So, get ready for a doozy. Once per turn, you can target one other card you control. Send that card to the graveyard. Also, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to your spell card activations for the rest of this turn, even if this card leaves the field. You can only gain the previous effect once per turn. Once per turn during the end phase, you can set Sky Striker spells with different names in your graveyard, up to the number of Sky Striker spell cards you activated this turn, while this card was face up in your field, but banish them when they leave the field. So this effectively allows you to recycle your Sky Striker spell cards, except when they come back, they're banished, so they're pretty much gone for good unless you got a way to retrieve them successfully. Sky Striker Mecha Modules, multi-roll. And that was card number 14. Yes, it was. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Yes, that was card number 14. So card number 15 is going to be another Link monster, the Clock Spartoy. A Dark-type Link 2 monster. Quite an unusual appearance. Let's have a look. Cyberse monster Link with an effect. There we go. 2 Cyberse monsters. If this card is Link summoned, you can add 1 Cynet Fusion from your deck to your hand. If a monster is special summoned to a zone or zones this card points to, except during the damage step, you can target one level 4 or lower Cyberse monster in your graveyard. Special summon it, but negate its effects. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except fusion monsters. You can only use each effect of Clock Spartoy once per turn. An attack of 800. So when it's link summoned, you get a Cyanide Fusion, and you can target a level 4 or lower Cyberse monster in your graveyard and special summon it, but negate its effects. This seems to be all about gathering material for a fusion. When it's link summoned, you get Cyanide Fusion, and you get extra material to combine, I suppose. And that was card number 15. So the final card in this first booster pack of the Gold Sarcophagus is going to be a very cute addition to the booster packs. The Patchwork Fluffle, a level 1 F-type. Look at that cute little teddy bear. Very fun effect. This card is also treated as a Frightful monster while face up on the field. This card on the field can be used as a substitute for any one fusion material whose name is specifically listed on a Frightful fusion monster, but the other fusion material or materials must be correct. An attack and defense of 0. So this card is pretty much fusion substitution. There's quite a few of those kind of cards. You know, you have Versago the Destroyer, a dark monster that could be used as a fusion substitute. The Goddess with the Third Eye. What other ones do we have? There's a bunch of them, to name a few. Those were generic fusion support. They can act as a substitute, whereas this card can be used as a substitute for Frightful monsters. Sometimes it's better to have an actual card in the archetype in your deck, because it's easier to search out. So if you want to fusion summon a Frightful monster and you don't have all the materials, you can use this instead. But the other one's got to be right. But they're pretty good. And so, that is the first booster pack of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Gold Sarcophagus. That was 16 cards, and we got quite a haul for our first opening. And we still got 2 booster packs left to go. Let's get the camera back where it was. Okay. So, in total we got a Clock Spartoy, Fusion Gatherer, the cute Fusion Substitute, Patchwork Fluffle, the Mame Maki Trap card, with a cameo from Bean Soldier, World Legacy's Nightmare, a tricky spell card, Insector Picofalena, insect support, the Goki Bear Hug, the Beatstick Wear Down Monster, Altergeist Pixie L, support for the Altergeists, Ballista Squad, the Goblin Attack Force up to their shenanigans, Sky Striker Mecha, Shark Cannon, Sky Striker support, Sky Striker Mecha Modules Multi-Roll, further support, Vampire's Desire, a good revival vampire card, Diana, the Light Spirit, the beautiful addition to the Spirit archetype, a rare Network Trap Hole, a lucky super rare Cyberse Witch, an ultra rare Trap Trick, and a secret rare Crusadia Equimax. And that is our 16 cards for our first Yu-Gi-Oh! Gold Sarcophagus booster pack. I hope you're enjoying so far, as right away, in a moment, actually, you'll get to not just one, but 2 more mecha packs. So, I hope you're enjoying, and stay tuned. And so, we opened one of the mega packs of the 2019 Gold Sarcophagus, and we still have 2 left. So, let's get to pack number 2. Please enjoy. Alright, 16 cards. Let's do this. May the heart of the cards be with us all. Okay, 16 cards. Let's rock and roll. Card number 1 is going to be... That's kind of a... That's a bit of a... That's strange. Monster Reborn Reborn. That's really strange. Monster Reborn Reborn. So you get the original Monster Reborn in a pile, and then you get the original artwork for Monster Reborn for the Japanese. So, target 3 monsters in your graveyard. Your opponent chooses 1. You special summon it, and if you do, banish the rest. You can only activate 1 Monster Reborn per turn. So, it's like Monster Reborn, except more of a penalty for using it. You select 3 cards in your graveyard, and your opponent picks which one comes back. Monster Reborn. That name really threw me off. And that's card number 1. Monster Reborn. Card number 2 is going to be Boral Regenerator. Support for the Boral archetype. Spell card. Activate this card by targeting 1 rocket monster in your graveyard. Special summon it and equip it with this card, but banish it when the card leaves the field. If this card was sent to the graveyard because the equipped monster is destroyed, you can draw 1 card, but you can only use each effect of Boral Regenerator once per turn. So, we pulled this in previous videos. It's pretty much bringing something back, a Boral monster from the graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. Boral Regenerator. Support for the Boral archetype. And that was card number 2. Card number 3 is going to be more support, the Goki Face-Tun. The Face-Tun being the term in professional wrestling when a heel, bad guy / villain, turns face into a hero. Yeah. When you do a heel turn, you become the villain. When you do a face turn, you become the good guy. Goki Face-Tun. Target 1 Goki card you control and 1 Goki monster in your graveyard. Destroy that card on the field, and if you do, special summon that other monster from the graveyard. You can only activate 1 Goki Face-Tun per turn. Pretty nice to use the wrestling terminology in there. And that is card number 3. Card number 4 is going to be a Link monster. The Firefighting Daruma Doll. A level 2 fire Link monster. Beast Warrior Link with an effect. Requires 2 Beast Warrior and or Winged Beast monsters. This card gains 100 attack for each Beast Warrior and Winged Beast monster in the field. Once per turn, you can target 1 spell and trap on each field, destroy them. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can target 1 of your Beast Warrior, Beast, or Winged Beast monsters this banished is in the graveyard. Add it to your hand. So it gains attack because of beasts. It can target spell and trap cards on the field. And you can target 1 of your beasts in the graveyard and add it to your hand. That is the Firefighting Daruma Doll. It's quite strange. So, that was card number 4. So, card number 5 is going to be Trap card. Limit Code. If you have any Cyberse Link monsters in your graveyard, place 1 counter on this card for each of those monsters. If you do, special summon 1 Code Talker monster from your extra deck and equip it with this card. When this card leaves the field, destroy the equipped monster, and once per turn, during your end phase, remove 1 counter from this card. If you cannot destroy it. You can only activate limit code once per duel. So you use counters to summon a code talker monster from your extra deck. Leaves the field, it destroys the equipped monster, but then once per turn you have to remove one counter from the card. If you can't, you destroy it. Support for code talker and Cyberse monsters in general. The limit code card, which was card number 5. Card number 6 is going to be another trap card, FA Dead Heat. Get the first person view. So, when an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can special summon one FA monster from your deck. You can only use this effect of FA Dead Heat once per turn. Once per battle, if your FA monster battles an opponent's monster before damage calculation, you can have both players roll a 6-sided die. If your result is higher, increase the level of your battling monster by 4 until the end of this turn, even if this card leaves the field. If your result is lower, destroy your battling monster. If it's a tie, both players roll again. So basically you take a dice, and if you win, your FA monster goes up 4 levels. And if it's lower, the monster's destroyed. Support for the FA type. Really reminiscent of it's like a futuristic Formula 1. That is FA Dead Heat, card number 6. Card number 7 is going to be, we got a rare Center Frog. I like the frog archetype, they're quite cute. The level 2 water type monster. Center Frog, Aqua with an effect. An attack of 100 and a defense of 2000. Cannot be used as material for a fusion, synchro, Xyz, or link summon. If this card is normal or flip summoned, change it to defense position. Once per turn you can target one monster in your opponent's main monster zone. Give your opponent control of this defense position card by moving it to their zone adjacent to the target. Then if your opponent controls exactly 2 Center Frog in the main monster zone, gain control of all monsters in between those 2 cards. So, pretty much, you give control of this monster to your opponent, and if you get 2 Center Frogs to the opponent, anything between them you gain control of. Quite interesting, an idea like that. Look at Center Frog picking his nose there. He doesn't have a care in the world. And it's nice. A rare Center Frog. That was card number 7. Card number 8 is going to be nice. We got a super rare Incantation Talismandra, a level 6 dark type monster. Plant with an effect. An attack and defense of 0. Super rare, you can see the shine there. You can reveal one ritual monster in your hand. Special summon both this card from your hand and one incantation monster from your deck. Except Incantation Talismandra. If this card is special summoned from the deck, you can add one ritual monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use one Incantation Talismandra effect per turn, and only once that turn. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. This is pretty generic support for ritual monsters. Reveal a ritual monster in your hand, and you can special summon this from your hand and an incantation monster besides this thing. It has 0 attack and defense, but look at it, it's level 6. And you get to pretty much summon it for free. It's great ritual fodder. You can summon this, get another incantation monster, and suddenly you can summon really high level ritual monsters. Ritual monsters is one of my favorite types of monsters to use, so this will be rather useful. The super rare Incantation Talismandra. And that was card number 8. So, card number 9 is going to be... Yes! I want to punch the table right now. I really want to punch the table right now. But I won't do it. It's an ASMR video. Yes! If you can tell, I'm quite excited about this. We got a ultra rare Thunder Dragon Colossus. I love the Thunder Dragon archetype. Now, I gotta give a bit of backstory here. Thunder Dragon I was a fan of back in the days of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! It was a simple 1600 attack monster that allowed you to fusion summon the twin-headed Thunder Dragon. That was it. It was a simple fusion monster. So to discover years later, Konami would make this an outright archetype was a great announcement. I thought, yay, I want to get myself some Thunder Dragons. Then I heard all the mayhem that the new Thunder Dragons are causing because they're so unbelievably powerful. A 1600 attack monster and a 2800 attack monster fusion was pretty basic. Now we get cards like Thunder Dragon Colossus. I'm so happy we got this. That's the video made for me. I'm glad. That's pure luck. I love Thunder Dragons. To see them get an archetype like this. It's a level 2, 4, 6, 8 dark type monster. Ultra rare. Yes. Thunder fusion with an effect. Requires Thunder Dragon and 1 Thunder monster. I love old school fusion cards for that purple sheen. Okay, fanboying aside. Must be either fusion summoned or special summoned during the turn a Thunder monster's effect was activated in the hand by attributing 1 Thunder effect non-fusion monster, in which case you do not use polymerization. Cards cannot be added from the main deck to your opponent's hand except by drawing them. That's pretty brutal. If this card would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish 1 Thunder monster from your graveyard instead, an attack of 2600 and a defense of 2400. So, Thunder Dragon going from 1600 attack points and just being used to fusion summon twin-headed Thunder Dragon to being able to protect itself by banishing other Thunder monsters from the graveyard and making it so the opponent can't add cards to their hand except by drawing them. What the hell, Konami? You took something that was cool, balanced, not broken, not weak, just in the middle. Then you get something like this. This is unreal. But this is like one of the big boy Thunder Dragon cards. I'm so happy I got this. I'm so happy I got this. Yay. Thank you guys for encouraging me to make these videos so I can make these little moments happen. I really enjoy them. And I hope you're enjoying the video too. I'm so happy. I'm really going to enjoy this in my collection. I love Thunder Dragons. I really do. Ignoring how powerful they are in the game, I just really like the fact that one of my childhood cards just got a retrain like this. The Thunder Dragon Colossus. Ultra rare. I'm going to be more excited for this than the secret rare that comes in this pack. And that was card number 9. So, card number 10 is going to be Spell Card, Secret Rare, World Legacy Succession. Secret Rare. Look at the artwork. Very pretty. World Legacy Succession. Spell. Target 1 monster in your graveyard. Special summon it to your zone a link monster points to. You can only activate 1 World Legacy Succession per turn. So, pretty simple. You get a link monster out, activate this, and whatever it points to, special summon something from your graveyard. Simple and effective. The Secret Rare World Legacy Succession. That was card number 10. Card number 11 is going to be the Fire type Salamangreat Mia, level 2 fire type monster. Cyverse with an effect. I'm surprised that's not a pyro type, but whatever. If this card is added to your hand except by drawing it from your normal draw, you can reveal this card and special summon it from your hand. That's pretty nifty. If this card is in your hand, you can discard one other Salamangreat card, special summon this card from your hand. You can only use each effect of Salamangreat Mia once per turn, an attack of 800 and a defense of 600. So it's pretty good at just, at all times, popping its head out on the field and getting itself summoned. Pretty nice. Salamangreat Mia. Even though I can see it's a Cyberse monster, I was surprised it wasn't a pyro type, but I get it now. So that was card number 11, the Salamangreat Mia. Card number 12 is going to be Cynet Fusion. This card's been mentioned in the past. Cynet Fusion. Fusion summon one Cyberse fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. If you control no monsters in the extra monster zone, you can also banish up to one Cyberse link monster from your graveyard as fusion material. So, if you control no monsters in the extra monster zone, you can use something from the graveyard as material instead. That can really help you out in a pinch. Cynet Fusion. And card number 12. Card number 13 is going to be nice. Another Link monster. I'm just admiring the card off screen. Crusadia Spatha. Is it Spatha or Spatha? I'll just call it Spatha. If it's incorrect, I apologize. A level 2, well, a Link 2 monster, light type. Wow. I really like that design. That armor looks really cool. She has like a rapier there. Very cool. Crusadia Spatha. Warrior Link with an effect. Requires 2 effect monsters, including a Crusadia monster. Gains attack equal to the original attack of any monster this card points to. A monster this card points to cannot attack. Once per turn, if an effect monster is special summoned to a zone this card points to, except during the damage step, you can target one monster in either player's main monster zone, except this card. Move it to another main monster zone in its controller's field. So it lets you mess around with positioning on the field, which with Link monsters can definitely affect the flow of the game. I'm just admiring not just like how pretty the character is, but I just like the armor. That armor looks really badass with these mechanical looking wings. And that is the Crusadia Spatha, which is card number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, card number 13. Card number 14 is going to be the Vampire Familiar. Level 1 Dark Zombie with an effect. If this card is special summon, you can pay 500 life points. Add one vampire monster from your deck to your hand, except Vampire Familiar. If this card is in your graveyard, you can send one vampire card from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard. Special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use each effect of Vampire Familiar once per turn. An attack of 500 and a defense of 0. So, like in the lore of vampires, the familiar are like the servants of vampires. So, it makes sense they would have a symbiotic relationship with vampires, even in the card game. Pretty cool though. Very basic, but I like it. And that's card number 14. Yes, it is. So the final 2 cards in this second pack. Card number 15 is going to be Seal. No, not the singer, but Seal. Strategist for hire. Strategist for hire. It's weird having the Scottish accent because that sounds like just the way we say for. Strategist for hire. Instead, it's strategist for hire. Seal Strategist for hire. Level 4 Dark type. Beast Warrior with an effect. During your main phase, you can special summon one monster for hire from your hand except Seal Strategist for hire. If a monster for hire is special summoned to your field while you control this monster, except during the damage step, you can target one monster for hire in your graveyard. Add it to your hand. You can only use each effect of Seal Strategist for hire once per turn. 1600 attack, 1000 defense. Support for the for hire archetype. My pronunciation's no different. For, my accent makes it for. I know, it's a bit weird. Anyways, that's card number 15. The final card, card number 16 in pack number 2 of 2019 Gold Sarcophagus, is going to be a spell card. Concentrating Current. This spell card is as follows. What the? Is that like a... That's like a keyboard playing a keyboard? Target one face-up monster you control. It gains attack equal to its current defense. Until the end of this turn, other monsters you control cannot attack during the turn you activate this card. So it's basically a generic attack increase card. It gains attack equal to its defense. That can really help out some monsters. Concentrating Current. Card number 16. And so, that was booster pack number 2 of the 2019 Gold Sarcophagus. 2/3 of the way through there. So, in total we got a handy Vampire Familiar, the bread and butter of the Cynet Fusion, Secret Rare World Legacy Succession, the Ritual Support Incantation Talismandra, FA Dead Heat, the Link Monster Firefighting Daruma Doll, the Goki Faceton, Monster Reborn, Borrow Regenerator, Limit Code, Concentrating Current, Beautiful Crusadia Spafer, the Salamangrate Mir, Seal Strategist for hire, a rare Center Frog, and my man, the ultra rare Thunder Dragon Colossus. I'm so happy to get this card that you would not believe. Seriously. Like, this is one of those rare cases I would have just outright bought a card, as opposed to trying to find it in a booster pack. But it's the fact is, like, I'm planning to do Soul Fusion booster pack openings at some point. I'm planning to open Yu-Gi-Oh! Soul Fusion in the hopes of finding cards like Colossus. So to get them randomly like this is like a real joy. You have no idea. So I have a Thunder Dragon Colossus. I love it. So, that was booster pack number 2 of the 2019 Gold Sarcophagus. The entire video was made for me by getting this guy. But I'm having fun with the rest of the cards along the way. So, sit back, relax. You'll be rid of me very, very soon as we get into the final 2019 Gold Sarcophagus Mega Pack. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned. And so we are back. Yu-Gi-Oh! 2019 Gold Sarcophagus Mega Pack. Do you want to get rid of me without clicking away from the video? Well, don't worry. We've only got one pack left. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy, my friends. I'm having a great time, and I hope you are nice, cozy, relaxed, and happy. Enjoy yourselves, my friends. So we get into booster pack number 3 of the 2019 Gold Sarcophagus. I haven't mentioned it enough times already. Okay, final booster pack, 16 cards. Let's go. Card number 1 is going to be Spell card, Trickstar Bouquet. Oh, ain't she cute? Trickstar Bouquet. Target one Trickstar monster you control and one face-up monster on the field. Return that Trickstar monster to the hand, and if you do, the other monster gains attack equal to the original attack of the returned monster. Until the end of this turn, you can only activate one Trickstar Bouquet per turn. So basically, you take one of your Trickstar monsters, it comes back to the hand temporarily, and another one of your monsters will gain the attack of the card that just returned. Pretty useful. And that is card number 1, Trickstar Bouquet. Card number 2 is going to be, nice, a Link monster, the Mini Boral Dragon. I mean, look at that. It's a dragon and it's a gun. 2 cool things in one. Didn't mean that to rhyme there. 2 rocket monsters, Dragon Link, for effect. If you control a Boral Link monster while this card is in your graveyard, contribute 1 Link-free or lower monster. Special summon this card, but it cannot be used as material for the Link summon of a monster with the same Link rating as the tributed monster. You can only use this effect of Mini Boral Dragon once per turn. A handy little card that's got its own support for the Boral archetype. And that is the Mini Boral Dragon. So, that's card number 2. Card number 3 is going to be a trap card. Vendread Daybreak. Support for the Vendread archetype. Oh wow. Vendread Daybreak. That looks just so cool. That almost looks like the poster for a movie. Right. If your opponent controls more cards than you do, choose 1 ritual summon Vendread monster you control, and destroy all cards in the field except the chosen monster. It cannot attack directly while it remains face up in the field. It can only activate 1 Vendread Daybreak per turn. So basically, you target one of your Vendread ritual monsters. Everything gets obliterated, but that ritual monster can't attack directly that turn. So, wipe the field, but not be able to go right for the opponent immediately after. That is the Vendread Daybreak. Doesn't that look like it would be a movie poster? The kind of imagery they would use. Vendread Daybreak, card number 3. Card number 4 is going to be, hey, we've drawn this guy before, but I'll ramble on about him some more. The level 2, 4, 6, 7 dark type, Cosmo Brain. Look at the armor, observe. Spellcaster with an effect. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned by sending 1 non-effect monster from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard. This card gains attack equal to the level of the monster sent to the graveyard this way, times 200. You contribute 1 effect monster. Special summon 1 normal monster from your hand or deck. You can only use this effect of Cosmo Brain once per turn. An attack of 1500 and a defense of 2450. Pretty much this is intended as support for the Cosmo Queen card. A beautiful card that I don't own yet, that I'm trying to get my hands on. It's a simple 2800 normal monster. It looks so cool. And this card can special summon Cosmo Queen from the hand or deck. 2800 attack is nothing to laugh at. And that is the Cosmo Brain, card number 4. So, card number 5 is going to be, aw, isn't that cute? Boycott. No. Boycotting doesn't want to have a trim. Oh, that's so cute. Plant with an effect. A plant? What the hell? How's that a plant? It makes sense if it was a beast monster, but I don't know. It's a plant with an effect. You take any battle damage your opponent would have taken from battles involving this card. Instead, if this card battles, it is not destroyed, and you took damage from that battle, return this card to the hand. So it's a level 4 monster with 2500 defense. Wow, that's really good. This might look so cute and helpless, this little lamb, but damn. 2500 defense on a level 4 monster is insane. But you take the battle damage your opponent would take from battles. So basically, you can use it to defend, but it comes back to the hand. So it defends, but not really. It's kind of strange. Can't go over that artwork. Look how cute that is. I'm sorry. I'm saying sorry, I don't know why. So that is card number 5. Boycott. Card number 6 is going to be Spell card. 0 extra link. I think I got this in a previous video, and to any one of my viewers who's ever played Final Fantasy X, does this not look like one of these circular areas that you see when you go to Xanakind? I'm pretty sure there's a boss you fight, and it's like around a rotation of something like this. Let me know if any of you have played it, and if you recognize what I'm referring to. It is pretty obscure though. Activate this card by targeting one link monster you control that is co-linked to a link monster in the extra monster zone. The targeted monster gains 800 attack for each link monster in the field, and if a link monster is link summoned using the targeted monster's material, that link monster gains the same attack increase that the targeted monster had. Till the end of this turn, even if this card leaves the field, after damage calculation, if the targeted monster attacked, destroy this card. Wow, that was a lot of text. Pretty much, it is link monster shenanigans. Link monster pointing to link monster equals mass confusion for me, if I'm being honest. But that is the 0 extra link. Useful to someone, and probably to me, but I need to understand it first. So, that is card number 6, 0 extra link. Card number 7 is going to be... we got a rare Wee Witch's Apprentice. I like how they use the word wee, because they've got a Scottish guy on board. I'm allowed to say it and not feel weird. The Wee Witch's Apprentice. See, here's my normal talking ASMR voice, and then you hear my Glaswegian come out. It's the Wee Witch's Apprentice. She's a dark type spellcaster link effect, 1400 attack, link 2. So this is like my telephone voice. I talk really nice and pleasant, and then it turns into Wee Witch's Apprentice, dark type level 2 spellcaster link with an effect. All dark monsters in the field gain 500 attack defense. Also, all link monsters in the field lose 400 attack defense. This card is destroyed by battle or card effect. You can target one dark monster in your graveyard. You can add that to your hand. You can only use this effect of Wee Witch's Apprentice once per turn. So that's what I really sound like. Let's put it more politely. It requires 2 dark monsters. All dark monsters on the field gained 500 attack and defense. Also, all light monsters on the field lose 400 attack and defense. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one dark monster in your graveyard. Add it to your hand. You can only use this effect of Wee Witch's Apprentice once per turn. Basically, there was a collection of small monsters back in the original days. It was Witch's Apprentice, Starboy, Bladefly, Milus Radiant, I think its name was. It was a bunch of cards that powered up a certain attribute and powered down a certain attribute. So the Witch's Apprentice, the original one, was the dark one. This is an improved version. Rather than be just the Witch's Apprentice, it is the Wee Witch's Apprentice. And it's a rare. It's quite cute though. And I got a chance to kind of let you listen to what my voice really sounds like. I talk nice and pleasant like I'm talking on the phone, but then you get to hear me talking like this, and then we're talking with the cards, and that's smashing like. See what I mean? So, rambling aside, that is the Wee Witch's Apprentice. A cute little card. She looks happy. And she should be. She's an obscure card that's suddenly been brought back. as an improved version after so many years. And that's the rare Wee Witch's Apprentice. Card number 7. Card number 8 is going to be another card we've pulled before, but a super rare Crusadia Arborea, a level 3 warrior tuner with an effect. Look how pretty she is. I said in a previous video, she makes me think of something like Princess Zelda or Palutena from Kid Icarus. You can special summon this card from your hand in defense possession to your zone a link monster points to. You can only special summon Crusadia Arborea once per turn this way. If a Crusadia monster or monsters you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your field or graveyard instead. You can only use this effect of Crusadia Arborea once per turn. An attack of 800 and a defense of 1800. So, you got a link monster out, you can throw Arborea out there, ready to serve you in battle. Really cool. And that is card number 8, our super rare. That must mean the ultra rare is coming up. So, card number 9 is going to be, we got an ultra rare link monster, Nightmare Cerberus. Damn, that's really creative artwork. The Nightmare Cerberus. Fiend link with an effect. Requires 2 monsters with different names. If this card is link summoned, you can discard 1 card, then target 1 special summon monster in your opponent's main monster zone. Destroy it. Then, if this card was co-linked when this effect was activated, you can draw 1 card. You can only use this effect of Nightmare Cerberus once per turn. Co-linked monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. An attack of 1600. I'll sum this one up pretty briefly. Anything co-linked with this is immune to card effects. Well, cannot be destroyed. Cannot be destroyed by card effects is a pretty substantial increase to your power. Nightmare Cerberus. And our 9th card. Card number 10 is going to be Danger Response Team. Support for the Danger archetype. Whoop. Danger Response Team. We got a mad scientist there. Kind of looks like Rick from Rick and Morty a little bit. So, that's our ultra rare. Wait. No, that's our secret rare. I apologize. I always get that mixed up. Target 1 danger monster you control and 1 monster on the field. Return them to the hand. If this card is in the graveyard, you can discard 1 danger monster. Place this card on the bottom of the deck, then draw 1 card. You can only use each effect of Danger Response Team once per turn. So, target 1 of your danger monsters and your opponent's monster, return them to the hand. Then if this is in the graveyard, which it will be if you've used it, you can discard a danger monster, put this in the bottom of the deck, and draw a card. So you can eliminate the opponent. Well, you can temporarily move it back to their hand and a monster back to your hand, put this in the bottom of the deck, and draw a card. So you can get up to some tricky little stuff with this. Danger Response Team. And that was card number 10. Was it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, that's card number 10. So card number 11 is going to be, trap card. It's dark looking, that's why it's got my attention. Necro Fusion. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from your graveyard face down, but it cannot attack this turn. So, rather than fusion summoning something from your hand or the field, this allows you to fusion summon something from the graveyard, but by using it in the graveyard you banish the materials instead, and it can attack that turn. So it is a dark fusion. Necro Death. Necro Fusion card number 11. Does look quite sinister, doesn't it? That's probably why I like it. Card number 11. Card number 12 is going to be further support for the Sky Striker archetype, Sky Striker Mecha Eagle Booster. Quite the nice explosion you made there. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, target one face-up monster in the field. That target is unaffected by card effects this turn, except its own. If you have 3 or more spells in your graveyard, it cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. So, it seems to work in a tandem of, if you don't have cards, but you have cards in your graveyard or spells, Sky Strikers get boosted. I'm starting to notice a pattern in the archetype. And that is card number 12, the Sky Striker Mecha Eagle Booster. They seem to have lots of equipped cards for the Sky Strikers. So that's card number 12. Card number 13 is going to be Donpa, Marksman for Hire. A level 2 Wind-type beast with an effect. During your main phase, you can special summon one monster for hire from your hand except Donpa, Marksman for Hire. If a monster for hire is special summoned, to your field while you control this monster, except during the damage step, you can target one face-up card in the field and destroy it. You can only use each effect of Donpa, Marksman for Hire, once per turn. So, another card in the For Hire archetype. So that's card number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Card number 13. Card number 14 is going to be... Ooh, cool artwork. Why did I go weird there? I was supposed to say vampire, and I almost went vampire. Vampire Crimson, a level 5 dark type monster. Looks pretty cool. Zombie, with an effect. If a monster or monsters you control would be destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, you can pay 1,000 life points for each monster that would be destroyed. Instead, you must protect all your monsters that would be destroyed if you use this effect. So if you want to save one, you gotta save them all. At the end of the battle phase, if this card is destroyed any monsters by battle, you can special summon them from the graveyards to your field. So, for 1,000 life points, you can save your cards from destruction, but you must save all of them. For 1,000 points apiece, that's a hefty price. But you destroy something with this card, you special summon from the graveyards to your field, so you can use opponents' monsters against them. Quite sinister, like a vampire. That is card number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Card number 14. Card number 15 is going to be Galaxy Brave, a level 2, 4, 6, 8. A level 8 light type monster, Galaxy Brave. That looks so cool. Warrior with an effect. If this card is in your hand, you can reveal one photon monster in your hand and special summon this card. And if you do, its level becomes the level of that photon monster. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target one galaxy monster in your graveyard. This card's attack and defense become that monster's attack and defense. You can only use each effect of Galaxy Brave once per turn. Sure, it's got 0 attack and defense, but if you can take something like Galaxy Eye's Photon Dragon and copy its attack and defense, you've got a card that can have 3,000 attack points, the same as a Blue Eyes White Dragon. So, appearances can be deceiving. That 0 can turn into 3 and 3 zeros. So, that's the fun of Yu-Gi-Oh! Formulating your strategies to find the most fun way to win. And the final card in booster pack number 3, and this entire video, card number 16 is going to be a Cyberse Interrupt Resistor, a light type level 2, 4, 6. Cyberse with an effect. When you take battle damage, you can special summon this card from your hand. And if you do, it gains attack equal to the damage you took. Nice. Once per turn during damage calculation, when another effect... When a non-defense position monster you control is attacked by an opponent's monster quick effect, you can activate this effect. During damage calculation, your attack monster's defense becomes equal to this card's defense. It also cannot be destroyed by that battle. Attack of 0 and a defense of 2100. This is pretty much designed as a guardian. You're about to take damage, well, this gains attack equal to the damage you take. So what you take, you give back to the opponent. And you can also empower some of your other cards' defenses and make sure it's not destroyed by battle. It reminds me of the card Swordsman of Revealing Light, a card I like, where it's pretty much designed to save you from a dire situation. And that is the Interrupt Resistor. And that is pack number 3? Yeah, it is. I was about to say 5 for some reason. Pack number 3 of the 2019 Gold Sarcophagus Mega Pack. So, to wrap up the video, let's just put these all together in a neat little pile and say goodbye. I hope you've been enjoying yourself in this video, my friends, because I definitely have. I know I ramble on, I talk garbage, and I really don't say anything that interesting or insightful, but it's all about having fun and relaxing along the way. This is stress relief as much for me as it is for you people. So, you all help me out as much as I hope I help you all out. I hope it makes a difference. I really do. So, let's spread the cards out. So, in this gold sarcophagus, we obtained Crusadia Equimax, Trap Trick, Cyber Switch, Network Trap Hole, Diana the Light Spirit, Vampire's Desire, Sky Striker Mecha Modules Multi-Roll, Sky Striker Mecha Shark Cannon, Ballista Squad, Altergeist Pixiel, Goki Bearhawk, Insector Picofalena, World Legacy's Nightmare, Mamemaki, Patchwork Fluffle, Clock Spartoy, Centerfrog, Seal Strategist for Hire, Salaman Great Mir, Crusadia Spafer, Concentrating Current, Limit Code, Boral Regenerator, Monster Reborn, Goki Faceton, Firefighting Daruma Doll, F8 Dead Heat, Incantation Talismandra, World Legacy Succession, Cynet Fusion, Vampire Familiar, Boycon, The Wee Wedgie's Apprentice, Zero Extra Link, Crusadia Arborea, Danger Response Team, Nightmare Cerberus, Galaxy Brave, Necro Fusion, Donpa Marksman for Hire, Sky Striker Mecha, Eagle Booster, Vampire Crimson, Vendread Daybreak, Cosmo Brain, Mini Boral Dragon, Trickstar Bouquet, Interrupt Resistor. Our foil cards: Palladium Oracle, Mana, Obelisk the Tormentor, Monster Reborn, Dimension Shifter, Red Eye's Alternative Black Dragon, and my favorite pull from the entire pack, if you couldn't tell from my reaction, the glorious Thunder Dragon Colossus. And that has been the Yu-Gi-Oh! Gold Sarcophagus. I hope you have enjoyed this video, my friends, as I sure have. I've enjoyed making it for you all. Thank you all so much for stopping by. And remember, no matter who you are or where you are. Take it easy, my friends. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please, I just hope everything in your life is going okay. I genuinely mean that. I hope any struggles you're having right now that you power through it, because I know you can do it. Anything that is being thrown your way, you can get past it. But that doesn't mean you always have to be on edge either. You can always relax. And if you ever need to, this is AlakazamASMR, and I'm your friend, always here to help. So take it easy, thank you for stopping by, and we'll catch you next time. See you later, and adios, my friends. Goodbye. Bye.